let's get into the Remind DLC trailer that released. This trailer drops, and I think first we should, when we're getting into this Remind DLC, I think the first thing we should do is go over the trailer.
Okay.
You know, kind of scene by scene. So the trailer starts with Hollow Bastion, Radiant Garden Castle, with Aerith talking to Riku, and also there's Yuffie there, and 7'5"
Alpha male Leon.
alpha male Leon, looking like he's cosplaying my brother Jason, looking thick as fuck, looking huge, dude. You can easily do a Leon cosplay now if he's looking like that.
That's true.
They made Leon look swole
and tall.
And I don't really understand why he's so big.
Abnormally tall. He's like a whole head above Riku.
He's a whole. I mean,
and Riku's like standing back too. So if Riku got closer, would that make Riku shorter or taller?
I don't know. Yuffie looks like her PS2 model.
Yeah, she's looking kind of scuffed,
but better, or not as blocky.
She looks. Her eyes look kind of dead.
That's always been
as
Yuffie,
in like
though.
There's nothing going on behind those eyes.
Well, she's probably thinking, when can I steal some materia? Because that's all she does.
Okay,
but
or
Leon,
maybe she's
dude,
like, when can I say that I hear the Keyblade unlocks all sorts of holes?
Yeah, she might be thinking that too. But Leon is looking just absolutely ginormous. He's like Lexius Zalden sized.
Right.
I don't know what's going on there.
Belts are looking pristine. This is the closest thing we'll ever get to a FF8 remake.
Well, I don't know. I feel like that jacket he's wearing
quality.
used to fit him. And then he got so damn huge that now it's like a half shirt jacket.
True.
Like, look
but
at
it's all
this
he
guy.
owns.
Look at this guy. Anyway, Final Fantasy characters are back. That's the important thing. Jason, you asked when we originally watched this, where Sid, the Kingdom Hearts Square Enix official website released high-res renders of Yuffie, Aerith, Leon, and Sid. So Sid is confirmed, or at least they made a render of him.
Right.
I guess that doesn't confirm him, but
he's got to at least be in one cutscene. Come on now.
he's not in this trailer. But I'm assuming we're going to see the Final Fantasy kids more prevalent than they were in 3 originally, which is not at all. So moving on, we have then a Sora he's at his Station of Awakening, and he gets swallowed up, and there's a big beefy version of
Dark Inferno, looking like, y'all made fun of me how I wasn't a tough boss battle. I'm back, bitches. I'm back for some loving. So look out for that. Then quickly we cut to a scene of Aqua, and she's staring at the Heartless tornado. Yeah, well,
it's all dark Aqua.
A billion.
I don't know how they rendered this. They must have had like a pretty high-end PC to render all this.
Or like 10 of them.
Because look at all those Aquas, man. And I told Jason, this is like a dream. It's a nightmare for Aqua. It's a dream for me. Come get me, Dark Aqua. I'm ready. I'm ready, girl. And Sora says a line along the lines of,
"This must be how Aqua felt."
Something along
those lines.
The
despair that she feels.
Right. And so a lot of people were upset about how Aqua kind of just folds during this part of the game.
Yeah.
But now we're seeing it from her perspective, so it seems like it's a little more reasonable.
Yeah.
They gave us some context for it. Moving on, he clutches his heart, and then we see Terranort sending the Guardian to crush Sora in his strong arms.
He did the submit, dude.
Yeah. What does he say here? He says something about you've
taken the forbidden path, and now you must
thank you.
Be willing to make the ultimate sacrifice.
Right. He says something, which we don't know that he actually says that during this scene, but that's what's played over it.
Yeah.
He then sends a bunch of darkness at him. Then we cut to what's interesting, the first interesting part of gameplay we see, where it is all the Guardians of Light. It shows them each performing different moves, and then eventually it shows them in a circle fending off the 13 vessels that Goatnort shows us in Scala Ad Caem.
Yep.
A couple things that's interesting about this. One, there is a control panel at the bottom left. There is a boss health bar in the top right, but there is not a player health bar in the bottom right.
Right.
And you might say, oh, well, that's because this is just like a trailer. While later, when we see a certain other character fighting, she has a health bar. No health bar here.
Yeah, it kind of seems like it's just like a...
almost like a playable cutscene.
Yeah, where you just kind of spam, which I'm fine with.
You're right. And It looks cool. It looks like it's above the Keyblade Graveyard after Kingdom Hearts is summoned by Master Xehanort himself.
Yeah, I think the idea is like people are like, well, once they opened like Xehanort's heart and like Sora, Donald, and Goofy go in, like, what the hell do the other guys do?
And it sounds like it seems like they fight the
Vessels.
The Vessels, yeah.
Even though Sora already fought them?
Yeah. We're not going to do a whole ton of analyzing while we're going through the trailer. We'll do our analyzing after, but we're just going to mention certain things. Shout out to Blue Kingdom also. He had some points about this in the Discord, and this was one of his points, is that it was at the Keyblade Graveyard, even though I think you and I caught on to that before we read that too.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Then we have, of course, Xigbar versus Luxord again at Olympus. And Luxord asks Xigbar, if this box is so important, why wait till now? And Zigbar's kind of holding the card still, and he's just kind of like,
well, it's the same scene.
It's the same scene as the last trailer.
The last trailer, but like interestingly, like the subtitles that we got previously are way different than the voice line we got. But it doesn't really look like he's talking. Like it doesn't look like Lux or his mouth.
No,
is
his mouth
moving
moves.
at all.
The way it's shot is weird. It looks like he's not. It looks like they're like standing completely still.
Yeah.
But his mouth is moving. It's just like, I don't know. It's weird. Then we cut to the Keyblade Graveyard. It looks like after the Sora and Riku versus Repliku and Xigbar fight.
Yeah.
Because there's just a vessel laying on the ground. And Demix returns. And he says, hey, you're still here? Or something like that. And Riku goes, you're with the organization, and pulls out his Keyblade.
Yep.
And that's all we get there. Then we have a little montage of what looks to be the secret bosses, or not the secret bosses, but the new bosses that are in the DLC.
The 13 boss fights.
The similar to KH2 Final Mix, where we had a
bunch of one-on-ones.
A bunch of one-on-ones. The first one is with Terranort, and it looks like they have completely different movesets. It's not the same fights as you fought in the game.
Right.
When you fought like Terranort. We have Xemnas, and he's using his like traffic cones, and he's also got the white and black nothingness like beams that are all like squiggly.
Yeah.
We have Repliku, who has like they looked like the hourglasses that to me that young Xehanort has, but they're slightly different. I don't know what they're like, darkness pedestals or something.
They kind of look like some like lanterns almost.
Yeah, something weird like that. We have the boy Ansem, Seeker of Darkness. And he's yelling, submit!
Dude, his attacks look so cool.
Yeah, I'm really excited to fight him. And the arena looks slightly different when you're fighting him. Like, the floor is gone.
Yeah.
It's, like, all darknessy. And we were like, well, maybe that's his DM. But they show Xemnas DMing later, and the arena doesn't really change. So,
yeah.
I don't know if that's just specific to Ansem. We'll see. Then we have Larxene, and she looks pretty similar to Final Mix. And then it has what we believe to be Xemnas' DM, where it's all the laser bits around you, and you have to block them all.
Yeah,
and they're going very fast. So then that's a cool little gameplay scene we get there. Then we cut to Sora talking about how he has always been told to follow his heart.
Mm-hmm.
And he needs to follow the connection between hearts, because all hearts are connected. And he's shooting his Keyblade into Riku's Station of Awakening. But what's interesting about Riku's Station Awakening here is it's the Chain of Memories art.
Yeah. Without
the cards. So it has Riku and Ansem Secret Darkness and Mickey Mouse and Naminé. And it's just weird that they would use that art.
Yeah.
Don't you think? That's just weird. Riku's Station of Awakening hasn't changed since Calm.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's like he's not really jumping into the real Riku.
Right, that's possible. And also, maybe he's jumping into Repliku.
Right.
And that would make sense considering Sora isn't part of his Station of Awakening, which you think Sora would be.
Right.
Especially if they're gay lovers, like everybody says they are.
Yeah. Well, also, like, Naminé isn't actually, like, super, super important to Riku. You know what I mean?
She's important to Repliku, though.
Exactly.
But also, at the end of KH3, Riku holds out his hand with the cherry blossoms.
Right.
So maybe he's got a crush, you know what I mean? Maybe he's like, I like that little blonde girl.
What's good?
What's good, girl? Anyway, it cuts then to the final world with Kairi dropping down with Sora and talking about how beautiful it is, and they're holding hands.
They're holding hands.
And then it cuts to playable Kairi.
What the fuck? with Sora
running away.
he sprints away immediately. But he's her companion, and he has a health bar, and then you have a health bar for Kairi, and they're fighting Goatnort.
With the million Keyblades.
With Kingdom Hearts in the background above the Keyblade graveyard. And she does what looks to be her shot lock, which looks insane.
Yeah.
It's like some Cloud Strife-ass meteor rain bullshit. And then she flies through it. So people should be happy about that. Then we cut to Scarlet Kaim, where Sora is Tony Hawk grinding around the city. It looks like you can explore Scarlet Kaim. We have my favorite part of the trailer with Axel, Xion, and Roxas. And they're facing against somebody. It doesn't exactly show you who.
Right.
I'm assuming Syax, and Axel says, Xion, Roxas.
And then their hearts kind of like
and they
glow.
go ping, and it makes a ping noise. And he goes, let's get what's ours. And I'm like, hell yeah, dude. Let's get what's ours, Axel.
You said it wrong.
Did I? What does he say?
Get what's ours.
He doesn't say let's.
No.
Okay, whatever.
Know your favorite part of the trailer, bro.
I was paraphrasing.
Know your favorite part of the trailer.
Get what's ours. Whatever. Okay, same thing. Anyway, we cut to a scene at, what is this place called again?
Oh, you're talking about
the.
It's not the Chamber of Repose or anything like that, or Chamber of Waking.
No, what is the place called?
Like,
what is it called?
I don't know why I can't think of it either.
It's a place where people arrive.
It's where they all trained.
It's Castle Oblivion, but then it's not. Daybreak Town. No. You ever have a brain freeze because you eat your ice cream too fast? I'm consuming Kingdom Hearts content too fast, and now I'm having a heart freeze.
My heart is the land of departure.
Land of departure. Got my brain.
You said arriving, but they're leaving.
my brain fucking departure there. So they're in the land of departure, and it's Riku and Aqua. And Riku, with the exact same cadence as John Cena, says, "Are you sure about this?" And Aqua says, "Yeah, I'm not alone this time," and smiles. Then everybody in the world immediately was like, "I ship it."
Exactly.
That's how I feel. And then we have what is the craziest part of the trailer. Sora stands up into the final world, which is dark and full of stars, and he yells, no answer, and he starts running towards a figure. And then we hear, "I've been having these weird thoughts lately," but it's said by both Sora and a different voice actor, and then it's overlapped.
Yeah.
And it's Yozora. And they're face to face. And he's like, "What?" And Yozora's like, "Is any of this real or not?" So then it's like Kingdom Hearts Remind DLC comes out January 23rd on PS4, February 23rd on Xbox. So then the last screen of the trailer, which this wasn't on the trailer that leaked, but on the official trailer, is it says Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, $29.99. And it includes additional story, Remind, limit cut episode and 13 boss battles, secret episode and boss battle.
Oh, shit.
Data greeting feature.
Huh?
Slideshow feature.
Huh?
Premium menu.
Ooh.
Parentheses, diverse difficulty settings and gameplay challenges.
Oh.
Then you can also get it with a concert video, 19 tracks for $10 more, which I'm assuming is just from the World of Trace. They recorded one time. I'm assuming the Osaka.
It would be cool, but it's like, can I have it on my phone?
Well, that's why I ultimately preferred the $29.99 version, because it's like, this is just going to sit on my PS4.
Right.
And I'm never going to watch it. And then there's also, and this is confusing the way they set it out. I've seen people say, wait, I have to buy the concert version to get the rest of this? No, there's free DLC version. So there's free stuff that comes.
There's a free patch that comes out.
Even if you don't get Remind. And that includes a main story update, new abilities added, Keyblade's Oathkeeper and Oblivion, plus new form changes. And there's endgame requirements in Kingdom Hearts 3 to acquire the Keyblade. So I'm assuming you have to do something in order to get them. And then sharing features expanded. So, analyzing this trailer, Jason, what stuck out to you about this trailer?
I mean, honestly, the whole trailer, because it's like, it seems like every single gripe that people have, it was like, Nomura was like, okay,
what is everyone saying about KH? And he's like writing down on his notepad, and he's like, no Final Fantasy characters. Can't explore Scala Kylum. Not enough boss fights. Kyrie isn't cool. Kyrie's useless. I want to play other characters. Like
what the
literally,
fuck happened in the Keyblade graveyard?
Yeah. What the hell was the entire last chapter of this game?
Let me read you the blurb that came with the trailer originally when it leaked, and I don't know if this blurb
Where
has
is
changed.
Oathkeeper and Oblivion?
Yeah, that's another one. So here we go. Remind, the other tale that unfolded during the climax of Kingdom Hearts 3. Determined to rescue Kairi, Sora travels to the Keyblade graveyard a short time before the final battle was to take place. Lacking a corporeal form, he traces the hearts of the 7 Guardians of Light. Through experiencing their personal battles firsthand, Sora is about to discover truths that he has never before imagined. So it sounds like we were right, and that Sora is going back to try and change what happened in order to save Kairi.
Yeah.
So Master Xehanort doesn't crystallize her or whatever happened.
Yeah.
So some of the stuff we see in the trailer is clearly, hey, this is just the fun boss fight bullshit. And that's
Right.
like, fighting Terranor and Ansem and Xemnas and Larxene and Repliku. That stuff. And then we've also seen a Zigbar one in a previous trailer.
Yep.
And
Well, I think we should clarify at least what we mean by like changing. So the idea was that the idea is he goes back in time, but Kairi gets like abducted or whatever and then killed. Like that was the main problem. Well, the idea is if he went back in time and changed it, he would just be like, okay, how can I make it so I can be with Kairi, but at the same time the others still succeed?
Right.
And so I think that's what the idea is.
Right.
With seeing, the one part that didn't make a lot of sense was like the Aqua and it must be later with Aqua and Riku being in.
Yeah. See, there's a lot of this.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot of it is set after the game too, though, with Riku talking to the Final Fantasy characters and saying we haven't been able to find Sora.
Right.
Which is like the worst set of Riku voice acting I've ever heard, by the way. We still haven't been able to find Sora.
Right. I feel like it's just cut together weird.
Okay, that's possible. And then we have Aqua and Riku in the land of departure. And why? And then she says, don't worry, I'm not alone this time. She wasn't alone the first time either.
I mean, she locked herself alone inside there. like when she puts the dome down, like you could have put the dome down a little bit back.
But I mean, in general, they're at the front of the land of departure. They're not even in the area where she fought Vanitas. But Sora, Donald, and Goofy were with her.
Yeah.
The first time she went. So what do you even mean, Aqua?
Yeah.
So there's a lot unanswered here still, and it's going to be interesting to find out in a little over a month what exactly is going on here. I'm very excited for it.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see Swole Ass Squall back.
Oh yeah.
Looking big as fuck, dude.
I wonder if he has voice lines.
You know what? Well, they had Aerith talk, but Yuffie and Squall were looking like we didn't get any voice lines. Like they were sitting there like.
I swear to God, if Sid is mute in this game,
Sid will not be mute.
I send it back.
Sid will drop a goddamn it.
I hope so.
On Riku.
Let Sid say fuck.
God damn it, boy. That's what he'll say to Riku. You boys, you're gay for that Sora, aren't you? That's what he's gonna say.
He just calls it out how it is, bro.
Yeah. But no, I'm excited to find some characters back. A lot of people have said that means
why are you so worried about
we're
Sora?
gonna get Sephiroth version 3.0 as a boss fight.
I don't know, maybe
Because there's 13 boss fights, and then there's the secret boss fight that's listed in this thingerdinger here.
It was secret episode, secret boss fight.
It's limit cut episode and 13 boss battles, secret episode and boss battle. So to me, the secret episode and boss battle would lead you. Okay, here's my thought. Okay. There's the additional story Remind, which is what Sora's doing.
Yeah.
Okay. There's the limit cut episode and 13 boss battles. I'm not sure what the limit cut episode is, but those 13 boss battles are definitely like the 13 darknesses that you fight, right? And like the kind of, you can pick different characters to do it and da-da-da. The secret episode in boss battle is Riku going around trying to find Sora.
Okay.
And that includes the Final Fantasy characters.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're in Hollow Bastion, that's the one spot to fight Sephiroth.
Right. So that's the secret episode. I don't fucking know what the data greening feature is. No clue what that is.
I swear to God, if it has anything to do with Jiminy.
It sounds like it does. Slideshow feature is putting the photo mode together.
Yep.
Which is interesting that that's in the paid DLC, but the photo mode is in the expanded sharing. Well, maybe, I guess, no, that could be the photo mode too, the new photo mode. Interesting. And then the premium menu is the gameplay
difficulties.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then if you go down to main story update with the free DLC, I don't know what part is going to be free and what part's not. I'm assuming that part where it had all the 7 Guardians of Light fighting the 13 vessels, you think maybe that's added on to the game? Or maybe the you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What part of that trailer was story that isn't included in Remind but is in the base game?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's got to be something like that for them to even mention it, right? Or maybe it's just some stuff they added to make Remind make more sense.
Maybe.
Like contextualize it.
Drop some
maybe
bigger
it's
hints.
changing the secret movie.
Maybe.
New abilities added, which just sounds like, oh, dope. Some more fun moves.
Right. Well,
then,
also probably like part of like Oathkeeper and Oblivion.
Right. And they have new form changes. So that's the free stuff. So that's the additional story Remind is the Sora bit. The limit cut episode is, I don't know what the limit cut episode is. I don't know what that means. The secret episode is definitely the Riku going around post game and trying to figure out where Sora is.
Yeah.
Oh no. I know what it is.
What?
The secret boss battle is Yozora. That's the setup for the boss battle with Yozora. This isn't a story.
Oh.
There's no story there. He shows up and you fight Yozora in that dark final world.
Yeah.
Oh, we were sitting here going, oh, it's part of the Remind thing. Da-da. It's not.
That's the boss.
It's the secret boss.
Oh my God, you cracked the code. But wait, hold up. Wait. Last time you fight up when there was a secret boss battle, it was the boss from the next game.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
So Yozora, well, a lot of people, I've seen this on Twitter a lot and on our own Discord. Shout out to our Discord. You should join if you haven't. The mystery star you talk to in the final world, a lot of people are like, that's Strelitzia, right?
Uh-huh.
A lot of people are now thinking it's the girl from the Verum Rex trailer.
Oh, so
Yozora's on a journey to find her.
And
because at the end of the Verum Rex trailer, they're like, she's like floating up into the sky into this giant like portal thing, and he's like reaching out for her. So, because
they're both on similar missions,
right? And because when she whispers to him who she is or who's looking for her, sort of like makes a face. But if it was Marluxia, he doesn't say shit to Marluxia.
He wouldn't even know who Strelitzia is.
Well, right, but I think it's implied that she tells him who's looking for her, or like who she's waiting for, and he doesn't say to Marluxia, "Hey, your sister's waiting in the final world for," you know what I mean? Like he doesn't say shit to Marluxia.
Yeah.
So it's like, what? It could be this other girl, whatever her name is, from Verum Rex.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. People are putting that together.
Yeah. Possible.
But yeah, I definitely think that's a boss fight. That's the secret boss fight.
Well, because then, like, the other idea we had was, because it doesn't look unlike the final world where the ground is water.
Yeah. But it's the night sky because it's Yozora.
Right.
Which means
But then there's also, like, a cloud in front of, like, a moon.
Oh, yes. As they're walking towards each other, it's a brief clip, and there's clouds. Like they show the panning shot of them like walking towards each other from
I think
a
it's like
distance.
the only cloud in the sky.
It's the only cloud in the sky, and it starts to move, and you start to see a light behind it, bigger than a star. And I think it's got to be the Kingdom Hearts moon.
Yeah.
But then they cut back to like him looking at Yozora.
Right.
So I think that's probably what happens is it pans out again once they like stop walking, and then the Kingdom Hearts is revealed in the background. Like,
Yeah.
if you watch a trailer, you'll see what I'm talking about. There's
And then
like
it just turns into a boss fight.
right. And
Sora
then,
goes, "Why do I hear boss music?"